Morning everybody, day 3, and it is already, well, it's 14 degrees, sitting in the sun this morning at the hut. It got to 22. Now it's just 14 as I'm trundling along. That's much better. If it stays like that, I'll be really happy. Got to 24 yesterday, and that was really hard yakka, humping uphill in 24. So I'll be happy if that's not a thing. So the little sleepy hollow at Haynesfield that I decided to put myself in worked spectacularly well. I slept right through. I can only think of a couple of times that I had to just adjust my position. And that sun's probably in your eyes, right? Hang on, let's go over here. There we go. How's that? That's probably a bit better, right? As we're turning and getting the sun more to my left. So the hollow was great. I slept brilliantly. The tent, looking at it in the morning, was definitely running downhill, but that little hollow saved me, so that was a great little find in that spot. Haynesfield's quite nice. It is very basic, just a 2-room galvanised shed. You'll see that. I'll put photos in here. But the water's right there. The water is 10 metres in front of the shed. A nice narrow running stream, which is so easy to get water from because it flows so quickly. And then I think it was a good 45 minutes playing the condensation game today. I did my best. It got cloudy last night. It clouded over, and I had, just before I went to bed, there were some spots on the tent, and I went, okay, we'll have to zip up, because I wanted to leave the doors open. I was like, no, we'll have to zip up. And you know, after reading the book and putting it down, putting my head on the pillow, that was all she wrote. I don't even remember what went on after that. So it wasn't wet outside, so it obviously hadn't rained, and I fell asleep, you know, just as that little spitting little raindrops went past. If I'd known that, I would have left both doors open, because at the moment, I think it was a minimum of 7 today. My quilt is just brilliant at the moment. It's keeping me so toasty. So toasty that I think I woke up with my arms out at some point, so I must have been getting warm. So if we have something similar tonight and it isn't rain, here's hoping. I don't believe from the forecast they're talking rain for a few days. Then I will definitely leave my doors open and just back my lighting equipment quilt. So I've been so warm, so warm. So I mean, that's really great. I did get it specifically for the fact I wanted not to be cold. I had that on the human hobble. I would get cold to the point that sleep wasn't great. You're just trying to keep warm, which was just tough, so sleep didn't come. Here, the last 2 nights, it's all she's wrote. You know, I haven't done anything other than read the book for the next coming day. You know, the Chapman's book backwards. That's something to get your brain around, trying to read it backwards so you can understand what's going on. And then I'm just going out straight away, lights out, put my little ear loops in so I can't hear the noises, and that's it, game over. But it's really nice. The morning was spectacular. When I got up this morning, there was this fog mist rolling through, and it was actually, you could watch it move through the valley I was in. And then the sun's popped up quick, and all the low clouds burn off so fast this morning. I mean, it's good for solar charging. So we're predominantly heading south for a little while now. So I would like to get as much solar charge as I can. Today I have both my power banks plugged into the solar, and I have a spare cord for my phone to plug into the solar as well. It's just off to the side here. And then if that all works well, those two packs today aren't charging anything on the fly. They were yesterday, so I think all I did yesterday was just keep one at the level it was when it started the day. So today, hopefully, solar can keep, or can put charge into them, get them up a bit more. That's sort of the game I have to play at the moment. So sunny days are good for that. So let's see how we go. Right foot issues. I taped that bugger up. She gave me curry all night, and it is quite sore this morning. I mean, the taping's not a fix. You'll only do so much. It might be the day that eat Nurophens like their Tic Tacs. That could be the case. I am trying to carry it as best I can. I mean, how good can you carry it when you're walking constantly on it all day? Who knows? But we are trying. So I'm going to stop here in the shade so I can swap arms and finish this off. And drop my pole. I mean, you can see we're basically running alongside a plain at the moment. This valley's quite wide. I think I'm just starting to get down to the bottom of it now. But for the last 4 Ks yesterday we came along it, so no wild horses, haven't eyeballed any, but there is plenty of movement. There was even fresh tracks near me last night, so I just wouldn't have heard them. So it's a weird idea. The Kiandra Valley's pretty much a no camp zone, so that sort of buggers you up. That sort of puts in a block as to how you can do your days. So I mean, the last camp before then is only, I mean, according to this, it's only 20 Ks down the road, so this might just be a short 20K day, because I can't, to get across the valley then it's 45 something, and I had no intentions of crossing the valley today. That was tomorrow, pick up my drop tomorrow and cross over. And even crossing over tomorrow is a big day because the valley's so wide and there's no camping on this side, in the middle, and it's camping on the other side, and it's a fair way in, and there's climb when you get out. So tomorrow's a giant day anyway, no matter who you are. So do I shorten, just take today as it is and go back to my original campsites and have an easy day? Hope my ankle recovers from being an easy day. And I believe I probably have service just here, do I? I haven't had service for a whole day. I do have service here. Oh, people. See, I'm going to say goodbye to you because I've got stuff to do now. I've got service just here. Oh, I must be near civilization. Fantastic. Alright, I'll catch you later. I'll see you down the track. Hopefully today goes well and I'm not on one leg. Alright, catch you. Be good. but it wasn't brilliantly defined. Lucky I saw that marker just up there. First signs of brumbies today. First ones for the trail. There's 5 over there. Quite a collection too. You have 2 browns, 2 blacks and a grey. Grey actually has really nice colours to it. But more pressing is, that is rain on the other side of that range there. You could see it earlier, it's sheeting down, and they are definitely the bottoms of rain clouds. So how long have I got until I have to pack all my solar away? And maybe don a rain jacket, which is probably my most hated thing to do on a walk. Or could it just blow away? Please just blow away, that would be nice. But you can see over there, that's sheeting down in behind there. And that is the same type over there. It's quite dark. If I stand here and watch, I mean, that says stationary to me, so that either means, I mean, it's not moving left or right, so it's either coming towards me or going away. And considering I'm walking south, more likely than not that's coming my way, right? I wouldn't think the weather comes from the north too often, so I'd say that's coming my way. Oh, and look, this is what's left of one of the wild horses. Probably knocked over in last year's culling, which was around this time. So we'll just pay attention to this weather now. That's my next focus. Lots of off-track walking. So been a couple of hours now of off-track walking. This actually has a faint line just here at the moment, purely because we just came off that knoll back there. But you haven't even had that, you just bashed through that sort of thing there for a while. You just aimed from one point to the next and walked straight. It's tiring bashing in that stuff. It's quite thick. That's the Murrumbidgee River down there. We crossed that just a little bit while ago. Don't know if you can tell, but that gully there, that's what we came down from. Over the other side we came down, crossed down the bottom, and we're up here now. There's a lot of storm activity. It's quite a loud midday. It's making a racket from over there. I'm hearing it from in front of me over there. I heard it from behind me, but I think that's sweeping across that way. It's not going to come towards me. I seem to be lucky when he's looking a bit darker above me. I mean, it's the huck in front. I mean, let's pray for the blue sky over there, huh? Yeah, you can bring that here. But it looks to me that I just seem to be sitting in a little hollow here. The one valley that isn't getting stormed on right this second. Hope that continues. It's quite cool now. The wind's blowing. I mean, it's 14 degrees right now. The wind chill, I mean, the wind's blowing. The wind chill would have to bring it down to the 10, 11. I mean, I'm walking in my day one, sleeves are pulled down, but I'm cold, I'm walking, I'm not getting enough heat in yet. so I am actually quite cool, but I'm really reluctant to put on another layer. I've got hills coming up, I believe. I'll make a turn up here somewhere. I mean, there's hills in front of me, right? So I have to go up somewhere. I'll get some heat going then. It's so barren. Like, look at some of the hills. You know, there's tens of thousands of dead gum trees on it. Even the gum trees don't want to live here. It's crazy barren. I mean, you know that these were all tree covered at some point. Quite often, walking through a field, you come across old wire and old rotted timber posts. So you know farmers had cleared here in, you know, early settler period. All right. All right. I mean, it looks. I mean, how's the weather? Eh? Apart from the blue sky direction that I'm heading in, just for, you know, a small moment, I'm surrounded by dark clouds and thunderstorms. And I believe there's a road going up that ridge there, cresting over the top there. I believe that's my turn. Oh, some cars down here. They'll explain the old guy with the fishing rod, fly fishing, just downstream on the Murrumbidgee when I crossed. He's probably working his way downstream doing a loop. He'd be a couple of k's down from where his car's parked here. I mean, they are just run-of-the-mill cars, not four drives. Does that mean the road going out is going to be nice and pretty? Well, he's hoping so. Alright, I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. The wind's pretty strong here now. We're going to get down and get onto that climb so we can get some heat into our bodies. Alright, catch you guys later. Oh.